Well, it's the third PlayStation 3. Let's see if this one will work this time. Hi guys, Retro Tech Ralph here with yet another PlayStation 3. This was the trio of PlayStations that I bought from eBay. The Slim, the Fat one, they're both compatible, backwards compatible, because we can tell with the 4 there. This has actually got a door on this for showing all of the SD cards. Right, so again, this is the same one as the last time, where it's the Fat one. It hasn't been opened, the warranty sticker is still on, so that's good. Hard drive is in place, which some of these don't actually have hard drives. It's very dirty on the inlets, gunky under here. So we will start off with finding a power cable and plugging this thing in. And while you're up there, I've got no faith this is going to actually work, to be honest, because we've had problems before. So I'm going to plug the HDMI in, come over here. You'll hear things more than you actually need to see anyway. So here goes C. On it goes. Oh, plug socket. Right, I have a red light on here, which is good. If I can show you, yes, we have a red light. So we have power. Let's turn it on. Green. Oh, not another yellow light of death. Is there any disc in? No disc inside. So this looks like it's exactly the same as the other one. It's a little bit of scratches, some marks, some not. With what we had last time, is it actually worth doing this? Can't even do it into another mode. That's going straight into yellow light straight away. Right. This is kind of now the potentially this is what happens when you buy stuff on eBay. So sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't. Now I need to get into this and see what's what. It could be, I doubt it, that it's clogged up and it's just not working that way. So I'll take the cables out. Usual stuff if you watched the last video. And I peel that off so it makes it invalid warranty. Take that rubber off, screw behind there, slide the top off, big load of screws up here, remove the hard drive, and see where we go from there. Top off, all screws out. This should slide forward, and there should be the memory card reader there. So I need to unclip that with the tweezers I don't have ready. There they are. Clip there, pull out that. So we've already started off with some dust and some crap. It actually looks a lot better in here, to be honest, than the other one. So it might be an easy clean. I'm going to fully strip down everything. I don't think I need to, but inside there could do a bit of a blowout for the card, but oh, actually, not hard enough. I'm not sure if that metal's been bent. I'll check on the other one. The metal for that looks like it's won't take a card. Yeah, I'll strip that one down a little bit, but the other one there looks the same anyway, the Pro. Okay, that's the top off. Just stacking everything up as I go. Right, so I'm going to start on the corners. Yes, I'll start over here. That seems to be a bit more stuck into place for a change. That's there. Flip that up. Oh no, it won't flip up, just pull out. Oh, hello. That wasn't on the other one. Or was it? That needs to come up. Why does that not come up? Why does that not come up? There you go. So it pulls out the drive. I think most of this could do with just being a little bit of... Yeah, because this is a different drive than the other one, completely. There wasn't those on there. Everything was on one big thick... different model. Actually, to be honest, a little bit of a confession. On the last video, that was an NTSC. So I don't think it matters a single bit but it obviously didn't want to work in the end, so we're continually testing. So foam, yes, that, for some reason why that's there, that's okay. Don't have to replace that just yet. There's a bit of fluff around, so I'm going to continue taking off this board, which will include this receiver, transmitter, whatever it is. It's a Bluetooth or on the Wi-Fi or the other way around. Screw for the power supply to take out, and the power connector which stays in there. These 4 come off of here to take this off. These 4, 2 here and 2 there, take off this metal bracket and this tap for going through, and make sure the cable's off as well from there. And also that's up, and take that one out from there. We can also take this off as well while it's here. Just a lot dusty, so a lot of screws to take out, and we'll get down to the motherboard. Screws are out, and now we're on with taking the board out of the bottom case. Yeah, there's some dust in there. I don't think I'm going to go ballistic like I did on the last one and clean out and mop out and put it through the sink, really. I think I'll just dust this one because I think we're probably on a loser on this one. Yeah, the other one had got, yeah, on the top of it, it did say NTSC, but this one says PAL. So if a damn good clean would work for this, I'll be optimistic. If it doesn't, then it ain't going to work. So these are a bit dusty, things need doing. So I need the 2 screws out of here, which are on the other side. Yeah, no, they're not. Where've they gone? One's there. Oh, I've got it flipped round, that's why. Okay, so there's one over here. Just hold the case together. So there are variants between all these nice little PlayStations. Different companies did them different ways, which is quite weird. They should all just stick to the same one. I need to take this off as well, so put that off there. Put that out of there. While those are out, flip it over. Yeah, there's a little bit dirty into it. Out. That can come off there. I mean, it is. They are what they are, shall we say? Right, so that's out of there. I can take the fan out, which I will do. That's another pot done. So I keep things in pots as I'm going. So I know I need to take that out better bit, to be honest. It's just rubbing over the top. I sincerely doubt that this is going to work, but we can use this as a teardown video. So, fan off of the board, that out. No, it's not horrendous. It's a different fan than the last one as well. Okay. Behind me, lots and lots of parts. So the heatsink's not still screwed in, which is nice. I think I need to take you off. No, I don't think I do actually. Not just yet. Right, so I need to take the X clamp, well, the chip clamps. An X clamp is for the Xbox. And I have an Xbox One S in the garage at the minute, which I'm going to be hopefully in the next video. There's not much tension on this. Dust. So that hopefully is that off. Yeah, that could be more centralised, but that's not my OCD kicking in. Does that come off without? I don't think that does. And that's going to have to come off. It's a tiny, tiny screw. Tum-ti-tum. And there as well, for the case. Hopefully, that should be all. Battery, I'm going to disconnect as well. See, I just figured out the other day watching somebody else's video that you turn that round and the whole battery comes off. Apparently. Does it? Does it? Yeah. Okay. See, a little bit of practice on these, and I didn't need to take that off, but a little practice on these and you get straight in. That's not too bad. So I'm not going to change the thermal pads. These are just an absolute waste. Why have they even put them on? It's a waste of time putting them on because it's a different system. Silly, 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 silly. So I've took those off, and hopefully this might come off from the board now. If you haven't watched the other two PlayStation things, then I highly recommend you watch more of my videos. It's just strange how that side's never fully secure on. You thought to put a screw or something onto that, or the piping. So that needs a clean. That's the original thermal paste, and it's still actually liquid, which is impressive, I think, if that's actually a word. So last part to take off before I start cleaning. Oh, hello, we have a problem with this. This has been dinted on this corner. It comes down, comes into it. Something's not right there. Funny feeling this might have been dropped. That's not straight, that's something not right in there. I mean, yeah, I can bend out a little bit unless I've just done it myself. That corner didn't seem straight. Oh. Dusty, dusty, dusty. So we're down to the board. Chip, 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 chip. Lots of Tolkien's. So these are the usual problems anyway on these, the capacitors. But I am not replacing them. If it is, I'm still waiting for one of these magic cure-alls for all this sort of stuff. And one day somebody will come out with the idea of, oh yeah, it was this. Let's just desolder that, or let's desolder this, or well, with the speaker anyway. But yeah. But at the minute, it's difficult to fix these because it's probably just down to production cheapness, really, on the part of Sony. But de-lidding that may be an option, but not for me because I don't have the confidence to try that. But yeah, let's clean this out, go away for a little while, and get a lot of this cleaned so I can, well, there's not too much on things. I mean, these seem to be collecting dust on the side of here, unless you're just brushing straight past. I don't really know. So, I mean, the worst thing about these is it could be something as simple as, oh dear, the battery backup's gone, so you need to replace it. These are ready for a battery backup to be replaced, so why not? And thermal pads and more Tolkien's, yeah. NEC Tocking, neck Tocking. So potentially they might have overheated. Doubtful, because they look perfectly fine. Okay, let's I'll get some cleaning done, I think. Anyway, quite a while later, everything's done and cleaned better. Yeah, better than what it was, to be honest. So that wants to go somewhere. Ah, right. Okay, so the fight has gone out with me on this project. So I thought it would be quite good, quite easy. Maybe something, yeah, could sort something out with all these three PlayStations, but it's been against me. The retro gods have not been kind to me on this one. I mean, they had the first one, the Slim, which has got water damage, then worked, and still works, but I can't actually get an update on there. So it's a bit strange how it's not exactly working. And then the second one, yeah, it worked to start with and didn't afterwards. So that was a bit of a, yeah, flamingo up, shall we say. And then this one is already broken from the start. So we don't know exactly what I'm supposed to be doing. So that's there, they're already on there. One's gone to there, yes. So, yeah, it's kind of like I've given up before I've even started on this, which is a sad thing to start with. I mean, a lot of other retro gaming, retro restorers wouldn't even have bothered doing these videos if they'd got so far. I mean, look at this here. I mean, why the heck is that there? I mean, there's no need. It's just for the capacitors, or if it's not for capacitors, it's for something else. I mean, I don't know why these pads are on there. It's just, it's almost like it's been done and put on just because. Well, it works on the latter ones, but it's weird how it just doesn't seem to actually do anything. Any of these pads are not covering anything to keep them cool. So, never mind. We'll plod along. Like I said, some people wouldn't actually do this series that have given up ages before this. So, yeah. It's a testament to a little bit of resilience, shall we say. And just getting on with it. Right, so reassembly is... I'm going to put... I need those 2 screws, the 2 small screws. Those are for there. I need 2 more for the actual board itself. I mean, if by some miracle... I mean, there is something there, which is weird. If by some miracle this does actually work, I'll be impressed. But at the minute, I'm just not holding out any hope for it. Right then, we're nearly back together. Put the power cable in. Turn it on at the mains. This is obviously a quick video. If you want a lot longer and tear down, I'd recommend going to the other video that I did before this. But yeah, this is going to be inevitable. It's not going to work. Oh, okay. We have a power light at least. So, will it work? No. See, they're both coming out on the bottom corner, the green and the red. That combines to make a yellow light of death. So, it is definitely unfixable. So just for completest sake, let's try not to electrocute myself. There we are. So, what do we need next? So I was going to look at that with the SD card slot, but I don't think it's a problem. It does look strange, and I have got an SD card somewhere. Actually, I've got an adapter for an SD card, so that should just fit straight in. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that, it's fine. So yeah, that goes in no problem. That one's the same, pushes through with a CF. So I'm just going to go through the motions now with this. Put that back on, flip up the locking tab, push in place. Nice and gently, because I don't really want to break these anymore just yet, because they could still be usable for the future. I mean, maybe someone will come along and go, yeah, you've done it all wrong. This is what you're supposed to have done. I mean, yeah, a couple of fat PlayStations on the shelf behind me will look quite nice. Maybe for a future art project, something. I don't exactly know. But still, it's a shame they didn't work. It was a gamble, but it was a £60 gamble. So for me, that was worth the risk. So, yeah, it happens sometimes that you don't get what you want. I mean, to be honest, I could probably put these back on eBay anyway and tell the seller that attempted clean out, attempted repair, and it's not worked. I'm not that dishonest to just leave them in the lurch anyway. So, yeah, this is quite easy. Put them back together again. Just leave it loose in my hand. Once I feel it pulling round, then that's the end of it. So I need that to go in there, that metal part which holds in there. A lid, which is this one's got that one there, which isn't broke. Again, it's not the best looking console I've seen. I do think it's been dropped on this corner. I have a funny feeling that there's definitely been a problem. It doesn't feel right there to go in. Yeah, this is the most awkward one I've ever had. And that's it, done. So on its side again, put the screw in with the hex screwdriver. Hold everything, hold the top in place, as I'm doing there. I'm going to put that rubber grommet thing back on top, and it goes in one way. Final, just going through the motions, hard drive in, right way around, and then slide across. And the blue screw, which is there, different screwdriver. Screws in place, and then the cover goes on and done. I can clean this. I don't see a point in cleaning this, but all the screws are all back in and they're all happy and done, and it doesn't work. So, yeah, you win some, you lose some, I suppose. So with that in mind, that's part 3. An absolute nightmare of a attempt at building. But yeah, can be used for the future? Possibly. Let's see what happens. So again, thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe. Follow me on social media. Consider being a Patreon. Consider a donation. All the links are in my channel description on YouTube. If you want to get in touch, if not, comment below. And I'll see you in another video. Bye for now.